Hello everybody, welcome to this week's soul contract all signs reading. If you found this, it's for you. Don't skip it, okay? It is for July 3rd through the 9th, all right? And like I said, if you found it, it's for you. If you're a human, there's a message here for you. This is when we take a look at the general energies that are working with us, working against us this week, what we're meant to sort out and be mindful of, okay? If this message does resonate, please feel free to like this video, comment down below, leave your feedback. It helps me tremendously with feedback as a coach, okay, as a tarot reader. It also helps my message get found to those that need it, okay? So the oracle that we're working with this week, right, the theme is She of the Lotus. Shadow work addressing dissonance, seeing downfalls as the flip side of superpowers, loving yourself back to wholeness. The beautiful lotus that grows from murky waters, disempowering triggers, bringing light into your dark corners. So everything I do here on this channel, or strive to do, right? When we discard any parts of ourselves, we are throwing the baby out with the bath water. Often our greatest strengths are our greatest weaknesses, and vice versa. When we reject or deny parts of ourselves, we end up feeling hollow, lost, and detached. When we take them out of the trash and work with them through compassion, gentleness, honesty, and non-judgment, we can shine a light on these shadows and see them for what they really are. Incredibly, my perceived weaknesses vanished as I peeled the layers further and further back to explore the past experiences that accompanied them. Accepting the shadows enough to bring them into the daylight was usually all it took for them to dissipate. Their power dissolved, and I could see them for what they were, or rather what they were not. Paradoxically, self-love is a catalyst for transformation. Alchemizing painful triggers is an opportunity for awareness that helps us reclaim more of ourselves. As the dense spaces begin to evaporate, we can be filled with more light, more love, and we create an upward healing spiral. I've come to learn that shadow work and self-love are practices to implement on a day-to-day basis. When we merge this awareness with moment-to-moment consciousness, densities don't even get a chance to form. We can then live and love even bigger. And this is true freedom, self-empowerment, and where authentic love and light can radiate. A true light bringer shines light in all the corners so shadows can be acknowledged and released, okay? So heavy, seeing the truth, right? And it might hurt our feelings, right? But we're looking at the truth, right? There's always, what's that saying? Like, my perception, their perception, and the truth in the middle, right? We're looking for that comfy gray area like we've talked a lot about in the past. Ooh, this could be in the form of leaving an old commitment. This is broken home energy. Moving on, new passion. We'll see. We'll see. What are we leaving, okay? That commitment energy can be our old ways, right? Tell us what's going on this week, Spirit, please. All right, we're showing up in the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Challenge the Ace of Cups. Also, you guys, I'm just remembering, if you haven't checked out your July reading yet, I'm putting those out for all the signs. I only have like 2 more to do, okay? So check all your placements for that. Your shadow card is the Seven of Wands in the reverse, okay? So letting down our guard a little bit, right? Not being on such high alert, right? Keeping everything out here. And then we're showing up with the Seven of Cups in the reverse. There's no other option but accepting love, becoming love, embracing love, using, okay, what we're going through to help build our cup up. And I see a lot of us are struggling. Don't think that this reading isn't for you. We're showing up in depression, okay, and darkness, right? Seven of Cups in the reverse, please, Spirit. Tell me about this. We have to work on our self-esteem, our self-belief system. The Hierophant, there it is. Hello, our belief system. Literally our belief system. Again, this can be in commitment. Marriage for sure, absolutely. But I'm telling you, I think this is really stemming from Shadow work. What do we really believe about ourselves, about other people, about how life works, right? This is conditioning 101. Strength in the reverse. There it is. Who's your tarot reader? Thank you very much. Taurus, Leo energy, 9 of Swords. There's so much anxiety and fear because we don't know another way. We haven't had it modeled to us. Spirit's telling me this. This is all we know. What I can't speak in this reading, but I got a message, I promise. What we have been taught doesn't agree with our soul. That's why the challenge is the Ace of Cups. New love, feeling whole, right? Putting that love, forgiveness, compassion, empathy into our own cup, and then manifesting a cup just like it. Because if we're manifesting love now, connection now, we're manifesting it from a broken place, still from our murky shadow side, right? Okay. Queen of Wands in the reverse, the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Exactly. Our self-esteem, our belief system is the block to our happiness, right? It's blocking what we think we deserve, what we think we're worthy of, what we think we're worth going after. Same card as our shadow. 7 of Wands in the reverse. Thank you. You know what this tells me though? Our shadow is becoming to the surface to where we can't ignore it. It's not buried. It's not something we're pushing down. It's right in front of us. This is a beautiful time for reflection, even if it's uncomfortable, even if it makes us feel icky or bad or ashamed or guilt. No, that's why our challenge is the Ace of Cups. We're supposed to meet that stuff with, again, forgiveness, compassion, bringing our shadow out into the light, okay? It's really a lot easier to access now than, I guess, typically. So this Leo energy with the Sun in the reverse is being clarified by the Page of Swords and the Lovers, Gemini energy. Again, our morals, okay? Who we are. This is our soul, okay? This is our purest self, our highest self, okay? We have to discover who that is and how we can acclimate that into our being. How do we become who our heart and soul are on the inside, on the outside, when it can feel like we might be in survival mode, right? We're still learning with the Page of Swords. We're looking for, the Spirit says we're looking for signs. 4 of Cups in the reverse, but we have to be willing to go after what it is we're seeking. If that's love, the Lovers, it's like we're staring at the connection we want and saying nothing. Why? Let love win. Acknowledge the dark. Be willing to go through the murky waters to come and get the light, right? Isn't that worth it? That's why, again, the challenge is the Ace of Cups, okay? In the past, we rushed. We didn't take the time to look at these wounds, okay? We said, oh, no, thank you. This is uncomfy. I don't like it. And I'm going to tuck this away. We're going to put this away. We're not going to look at it. It just is what it is. I've talked to you guys a lot about this in your personal readings, right? In the readings I've recorded on my channel, I've done on TikTok. It's in the energy. So be, again, very kind and compassionate with yourself. Who would want to choose to look at this, especially when we feel we don't know another way. We don't know another way of dealing with it, seeing it, looking at it, okay? Feeling it, whatever. Ace of Swords in the reverse. The darkness is our strength. We have something, there's something we can say. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Oh my God. Hold on. King of Cups in the reverse and the Moon. Yes, Spirit sees. I just wanted to be sure, but they're sure. Okay, your strength position is the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So it's knowing what we didn't say or what we haven't said yet. It's like, this is, it's right there. We can talk about it. We know what it is. I can't believe our strength position is our darkness. It's because it's here. It's not buried. That's why it's our strength. This is something that is usually buried deep in our closet, right? It's a skeleton in our closet. We don't look at it. We don't talk about it. Out of sight, out of mind. There's something right here where it's like, The moon in the reverse, all's been revealed, okay? It's like, you know everything, it's just not surface. It's not being spoken, it's not being sought after. Feeling really insecure about this as well with that King of Cups in the reverse, okay? Emotionally, it feels like we lose ourselves. We may not even be conscious of how deep this goes for us, right? Or how long we've been carrying this pain around, what it's connected to, okay? Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. There's a karmic lesson here. Something's been revealed about a karmic lesson, and this is like attachment, or we keep being brought to it and we don't understand why. It literally sounds like a freaking trauma bond to me, right? We're reenacting that attachment style, okay? Not saying that there's trauma in the relationship, but you guys are reenacting something from past trauma. That's what you're getting from each other. And that might be what we see and know that is unhealthy, okay? Going forward, Judgment. Thank you, Spirit. That's exactly what I'm saying. We see it now. We see what hasn't been said now, okay? Also, side note that I'm getting, some of us chose to block or cut somebody off, and that ended a karmic cycle as well, okay? Tell me about this Judgment. Maybe we're not trying to find closure through a person. That might be it as well, okay? Take it how it resonates. Nine of Cups. Yeah. The Magician in the reverse. I know. How come? Ten of Wands in the reverse. That's so funny. So I basically pulled the baby magician and then like daddy magician out. Is like how that feels, okay? Baby magician has all these wants and desires and wants to go and take on the world, okay? Daddy magician, right, which is like the universe, the creator, knows we're not ready. There's too much on our plate. We actually have to make room for it and release something or go through this step before embracing the new one. We also have to recognize things that we once wished for, wanted, desired, why it wasn't for us and why it couldn't have worked, right? And it has to be our decision why it's not for us. Can I just go a little bit deeper in on that? Queen of Cups in the reverse. Six of Swords and the Chariot in the reverse. We had to let go of an idea, a false promise, an old belief, to continue developing or morphing into, evolving into, growing into the person that we envision as our highest self, our best self, okay? Aligning with that version of ourselves. Spirit is really asking you to look at where we need healing. Where do we carry rawness, anger, hurt, okay? The Death card in the reverse is our advice. Scorpio energy. If you have Gemini in your chart, go watch your July reading, because a lot of this was acknowledging the resentment and the pain that you still carried, and that was clearing it out. And I had mentioned in that reading that was a collective thing, but I specified it, or the reading was very specific about this, if that works for you. The Wheel of Fortune. This karmic lesson that we didn't talk about, have closure, bring to the light. We need to change our perspective, surrender finally. Yes, this still hurts me. Yes, this still bothers me. Yes, I feel like I still need to heal. Why? What is the lesson? What is the closure? What is the transformation that you need to go through? I think the Hierophant just fell back out. Temperance, even better. Sagittarius energy, divine timing. The angels are with you. This is in your soul contract to heal something. What is this? The Wheel of Fortune, the Temperance card, the Knight of Wands in the reverse. It's self-mastery. Taming our emotions, understanding there's a divine purpose for everything that happened. It couldn't have been any other way. We couldn't have got what we wanted. There was a higher purpose. It's better for our souls. Emotionally, it was better for us. It was the healthier choice, right? That's what we have to acknowledge and understand. And it is painful. Absolutely. Four of Cups is the energy we don't see coming. What is this? Nine of Wands in the reverse. The Page of Wands. A lot of us are letting go of something. Saying, sitting this one out. Sideline energy. Three of Cups. Possibly in a connection that we feel drawn to. If we're in a connection now, I'm going to be really honest. We may stop trying to force what isn't meant to be. Force feelings, force attraction, force a bond, force feeling connected. Some of us might just be saying, I need a break, I need a timeout, I don't feel connected. It doesn't even have to be a breakup, right? That just might be where we are personally, but it could be. The Hanged Man, again. This is a very much like, I need to listen to my soul, the own wisdom of my soul. Four of Pentacles as a message from your soul and your hopes and fears. You hold on to something, but it holds you back. The Hermit in the reverse, the wisdom of our own soul, we deny it. We hold on to needing validation, support from others. Wisdom, advice from others. Asking people about things that we're not actually confused on. Maybe we just don't want to look at the truth of. The Fool in the reverse. Yeah, it's like we hold on looking or needing validation for someone else to go live our life. We hold back deeply. And it's because we doubt ourselves or we have a effed up belief system. That is the shadow work this week, collective. 120%. Okay. The Empress going forward as advice. I love this. Self-nurture, self-forgiveness, empathy, focus on what we're creating, meet people where they are, accept them for where they are in their journey. I think that a lot of us are not needing someone else to understand. Our strength position's the Ace of Swords in the reverse. It might not be a week for conversation, right? For people understanding our point of view. It might be about us having an understanding with the divine, having an understanding within ourselves. Six of Cups. Judgment in the reverse. The Devil in the reverse. What? We don't even see what we're creating. How beautiful. Like, we already embody so much of what we want to be. That's what Spirit is saying. We already embody it. The forgiveness, the meeting people where they are, not taking it so personally. We've already been on this journey. So what is the Judgment in the reverse? What is that? That's like it's like the missing piece. King of Swords in the reverse. It's something we refuse to see. It's something we reject. We reject it hard. That it's like acceptance that this had a purpose, or this was meant to be, or this wasn't meant to be. Connecting the dots why something happened. It's like we're choosing to not look at it. Choosing to not deal with it. The Tower in the reverse. The Five of Pentacles in the reverse. It might not be time. Remember, divine timing came out. Okay. You just need to understand what you still need to heal. The change will come. The healing will come very naturally, it looks like. It doesn't have to be a big thing, but you do have to choose it. Let's get some advice. Advice for this week, please, divine. The Moon. I love it, considering that our friggin' oracle was all about shadow work. Definitely dealing with the subconscious this week, my oh my. Right before the full moon, too. What is going on this Cancer season? Cancer energy with the moon. Pisces as well. Tell me. What about it? Things are hidden. Things could be an illusion, maybe feelings. The World. The Six of Swords. The Queen of Cups in the reverse. We're certainly moving forward, okay? Notice, okay, when things come up about people, places, things, old habits, coping skills that we feel attached to. I also see some of us naturally letting go and moving on. It's going to become very apparent what our heart needs this week. That I can say. Okay? It kind of is just going to depend where you are in your journey. If you would like a deeper reading, by all means, please, please, please hit me up. My email is in the description box. Follow me on TikTok. I do live readings there as well. All right? Like, comment, share, say hi to me. Tell me how you are. Tell me if it resonates. Be kind to yourself. I love you guys. Be good. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.